through yet? Okay, there we go. Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to my weekly live stream. I do these every single Sunday at 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I will ramble on a little bit while I wait for everyone to join us and for YouTube to send out notifications and whatnot that I have gone live. So I do these every Sunday, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and we basically jump on live and we talk about the new beauty releases. So in a moment, I will be sharing my screen with you, and we will be going through all the new beauty releases over on Instagram. So for that, I follow a couple of Instagram pages. So I follow the girls, Kat and Haley from Beauty News Official on Instagram. I also follow Trend Mood, and I also follow Indie Makeup Spotlight, which is run by Amy Loves Makeup, the YouTube channel. What else was I going to say? I will do my little disclaimer right here at the start. If you are here live or you're watching the replay and you don't like hearing people talk negatively about makeup, you don't like people talking or smack talking your favorite beauty brands, your favorite influencer collabs, and this is probably not the place for you today, but that's fine. You can stick around for the rest of my project pan videos and whatnot. But if you do want to learn how to get a critical eye and how to be really analytical of makeup and really get a good understanding of what you need and what you don't need in your collection, then this is probably a good place for you, because we do break down a lot of the makeup releases and we do go through reasons why we like them and reasons why we don't like them. We talk about different formulas and different things like that. So if you want to learn how to be more critical of makeup and not just buy everything that you see, buy all the new releases, then this might help teach you how to be a little bit more critical about the new beauty releases. So today I am freezing my butt off. It has been pretty chilly here the last couple of days. Australia is definitely moving into winter. So yesterday I was freezing for most of the day, and today I am like double jumping it because I am that cold and I don't want to be like sniffling my nose all video. So what else was I going to say? I can't remember. Anyway, we might jump on over and I shall share my screen with you. Might hear some clickety clackety. And I will also say, we always right at the end of this video have a good catch up and a good chit chat. So if you want to see what I'm up to, what I'm doing, how I've been and whatnot over the last week, then we always do that at the end of the video, and you guys can let me know how you're going as well. So as you can see right here, right now, I am sharing my screen with you. This is the Beauty News Official Instagram page. So I am just going to scroll down and see where we got up to last week. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure that this has gone to people's... Okay. Just making sure that we have gone into people's subscription feeds. Carolyn has joined us this morning. Good morning, lovely. Welcome to this week's live stream. I haven't finished my coffee yet, so I will be sipping that throughout. Okay, last week I think we finished off with the Fit Me new packaging, so we might start with this guy right here. When I was doing my thumbnail last night, I didn't really see too much that interests me, so I guess that's good for my bank account, but in terms of like having interesting stuff to talk about, I was a bit saddened. So we have some new Fresh Prep and Set water mist from CoverGirl. So this is an expansion to the Clean Fresh range. We have a couple of different scents in this. So we have cucumber, we also have rose, and we also have citrus. So this is designed to be applied to the face as a primer spray to prep the skin, and also after to set makeup. So yeah, there's a couple of different scents here. This is only $9.99 US. I am not a big fan of the scent cucumber, but I know a lot of people do like that. So I can understand that this one will probably sell quite well. What I'm looking at is this citrus one. I am keen as a bean for that one, and also the rose one. If these come to like Priceline and in the 40% off like makeup or skincare sale, I think I would probably check out these two, because I think that I'm keen as a bean for these two. So these are vegan, formulated without phthalates, mineral oil, formaldehyde, talc, parabens, or sulfates. I don't know why we would want that stuff normally in our sprays anyway. What else? So it's supposed to hydrate, prime, and set. It's supposed to be lightweight, vegan, and formulated without those things that I just mentioned. So I think this is really cool to see that CoverGirl is coming out with some vegan products. I don't know whether you guys in the chat might know better than me, but I don't think CoverGirl is cruelty-free from my memory. So it's kind of interesting to have a vegan product that's not cruelty-free. Just from memory, I don't think they are cruelty-free. If they are, though, I think they're like other brands, like the other sub-brands that are under the same umbrella as the whole business aren't cruelty-free. So it just depends on what like level of cruelty-free you are, because some people I know don't buy anything from any brands or any conglomerate that any of the brands aren't cruelty-free. Some people will buy from the brands under the conglomerate that are cruelty-free. So it just depends on what level you are. Maybe that's something that we can check out. I'm just going to open up another tab. Okay. Actually, now that I know that, I'm just going to jump back to the chat. So Eden is here. Good morning, lovely. It's good to see you again. I saw stuff that interests me last night, so I hope we talk about it. That's what Carolyn said. Sephora, NZ, and AUS is having 20% off sale this week. I did see that, and I was like, oh, you don't need to buy anything. I'm trying to resist, but I did see that. I might pick up maybe one or two things. CoverGirl is cruelty-free now. Eden has confirmed in the comments for us that they are cruelty-free now. Actually, now that you say that, I think I remember seeing a couple of like months ago, they made a big thing about being cruelty-free. It's good to see these more like mainstream brands transitioning into cruelty-free. To me, it's something that should be automatic anyway. Like it just should be something that's automatic. And it's also nice to see more accessible products, easily accessible for people that are vegan and wanting vegan products. I like to see that as well. So these are pretty cool. Like it's nothing special, but if I am out in I was going to say Sephora. CoverGirl is not at Sephora. If I am out at Priceline and I see these like on sale, I think that I probably would pick up maybe one or two. I am a setting spray. I am a mist fiend. Like I love mists. I love trying mists. I have way too many for one person, but I really enjoy using mists as like my final step. I would use this more as a setting water mist rather than the primer side of things. I like to have mist to kind of take away the cake on my makeup, because I tend to over powder because I have really oily skin. So I over powder and then I will just do a quick spritz to bring my makeup back to life. But yeah, I'm digging it. It's good to see more like mainstream, easier to access brands coming out with products like that. We spoke about this one last week, so we don't really need to talk about that one again. And there's no swatches once again in that photo, so I'm not going to go over it again. Kylie has just joined us in the chat as well. Good morning. Good morning. You haven't missed much. We've only spoken about one thing so far. Okay, we have some new products from Real Techniques. This is the new Cashmere Dreams collection. So we have a buttload of brushes. We also have what looks to be a eye kit, and we also have a duo of the complexion sponge. Okay. These brushes, they look really similar to the brushes that they originally brought out with these like triangle handles. I think I had 2 of them, and I've decluttered them because I didn't really enjoy them all that much. They sat about like this much higher above the rest of my brushes, and I just didn't really, I don't know, they weren't anything special. I got that like triangle, I think it might have been, was it that one? It was like the triangle foundation brush that they brought out. I got that one, and I also got, I think it was an eyeshadow brush, and it was not enjoyable. Like it was too dense, and it was just not enjoyable to use. So the ones out of that range, I can't even remember what it was called. It was the ones with the chrome handles. Like there was gold, silver, and rose gold, I think. It was like the first set of brushes they brought out with this triangle handle. And Real Techniques brushes, I don't know whether you guys agree with me, but I find Real Techniques brushes are way overpriced in Australia. Like you get one powder brush, I think in Australia at Priceline for like $60. I just think that Real Techniques brushes are way too expensive in Australia. I would recommend, if any of you want to try Real Techniques brushes, or if any of you haven't got enough brushes and you would like to get some of them, I think that it would be better to buy them from iHerb. iHerb is an American website, and I think even with the exchange rate at the moment, it still works out cheaper to buy them from iHerb than it is to buy them through Priceline. I just think Priceline jacks up the prices for Real Techniques brushes way too much. So I probably won't get any of these. I am kind of set for makeup brushes. There are a few of the brushes in my collection that are Real Techniques that I absolutely love, but there are also Real Techniques brushes in my collection that I barely even touch. So I think it's just kind of finding stuff in their range that works for you. So I probably won't get any of these because they are either shapes that I don't enjoy using to apply my makeup, or I've already got them. And same with the eye brushes. I don't really need any more eye brushes. And if I am going to buy eye brushes, I will get better quality ones that I know that I will enjoy and I already like the shape of. The sponges, they look like those microfiber sponges. Like when I'm looking at this one up the top here, it looks like those microfiber type sponges. And I think the Cashmere Dreams means that it does have that like microfibery texture to them. So I have heard very, very mixed things about the microfiber sponges. I don't actually remember the last time I used a beauty sponge. I really, really like the Ella Cosmetics beauty sponges, but since I got my Tati Beauty Blenderful, I haven't used a sponge to apply my foundation. I have had the Blenderful since, I think, when did I buy that? I think it was like mid-February I brought that, and I haven't used a sponge since then. So I don't know. I thought it was expensive. I thought the Blenderful was expensive, but when I think about how long I have been using it for and how much I have been using it for, I think that I've already kind of got my money's worth out of it. Oh, you guys are popping off in the chat. Okay. Eden says, any Sephora recommendations? Unsure of what to pick up. I've got my eye on the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. I have actually done a review on the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, Eden, if you want to see it. Check it out on my channel. Shameless plug for myself there, but I have done a review and I have done a few videos. I have done a few comparisons in that video. So if you wanted to see, I think it's like right at the end of the video, it compares some of the shades to, I compare some of the shades in the retrograde palette to stuff that's already in my collection. So if you want to see if you have any of the dupes before buying it, you can check out that video. What else do we have? Eden, Carolyn says, Eden, I have my eye on Fenty, would like to pick up a cream blush and maybe some nude sticks. Oh yes, I saw Fenty brought out cream blushes. I actually brought one of the cream blushes and the bronzer. So far, I'm really enjoying the bronzer. The blush I haven't really made up my mind on yet. So I can't really... I probably, in saying that though, I might actually pick up some more. When did you say the sale was on? Was it the 7th? Did you say it was the 7th? Where did you write that? Any recommendations? I think I saw it was like the 7th. So if I can, I will try and be really speedy and get my review up of the cream blush and bronzer, the 5th to the 7th. Okay, I don't know whether I'm going to get it up in that time. If I can, I'm going to try and get my review up of the cream blush and bronzer before the sale goes live, and that way you guys can decide if you want to buy any of the Fenty products. Kylie says, agree, the Real Techniques brushes are great, but overpriced in Australia. Yep, I buy mine from iHerb too. Yeah, I've brought so many. The setting brush, oh my gosh, I love the setting brush. The setting brush is one of my faves for highlighter. I have two of the setting brushes, and I use one for highlighter and one for setting under my eyes. I really like that brush. I agree, Real Techniques is overpriced in NZ. I love XO Beauty brushes. I have never tried anything from XO Beauty. I think I got a set of her lashes in my Glam Raider box, my Glam Raider mystery box, but I haven't even tried them. I've wanted to try XO Beauty for ages, but I've never gotten around to it. I can imagine Real Techniques is expensive here. It would be way more expensive in NZ. How are you finding washing the Blendful? Is it still holding its shape, etc.? I find that the Blendful, it's difficult to wash. I have the what is it? The Ella Cosmetics cake. So I find with like putting cleanser on it, it doesn't quite work. I have to kind of agitate it, and I kind of get on the end where there's a lot of buildup with the product, and I kind of almost scratch the end of it to get the product that's really caked down the bottom. It's not the easiest to clean. I definitely agree with a lot of people when they say that. It's not the easiest to clean, and I find that I have to wash it multiple times. And in terms of the shape, I find that if I haven't washed it for a little while, I've been really lazy and I've been using it without washing it. I find that if I haven't washed it for a little while, it definitely doesn't hold its firm shape, like flat, like I like it, and it tends to bend in half really easily. The sponge inside just seems to lose its like memory, because I think she said it was memory foam. It seems to lose its memory a little bit when I use it a lot. Carolyn says, I wanted the Blendful but never got around to ordering it. I like my Nakia Joy sponges. I do have Ella as well. I am eyeing off the Nakia Joy powder. I think I've nearly finished one of the powders that I have in my project pan. The other powder that I have in my project pan only has a small amount in it. And then I have one more powder after that. And then I'm buying that Nakia Joy powder because I've heard amazing things about that powder. Eden says, I've been binge watching your channel all week. We'll watch that video after your live though. Oh, Eden, thank you. 5th to the 7th. Yeah, I can't even remember where I saw that, but I might go through, maybe I should go through, maybe we could do another live stream this week sometime before the 5th, and we go through Sephora and pick out some things to buy or something. Sorry, I accidentally deleted my Sephora sale message. It's hard to keep track of messages when they come through quickly. I'm not going to talk about getting back on track. We are straying again this week. Getting back on track. I'm not going to talk about these Too Faced ones because these guys came out like weeks and weeks and weeks ago. So, and we've already spoken about them, I think, multiple times. So not going to talk about that. Do we really need to talk about this one? We'll quickly mention it. So this is the Sigma Beauty Rose Gold Glam Set. So we have a Rose Gold Flat Top Kabuki F80, and we also have the Sigma Spa Express Cleaning Matte. I have a matte like this that is not Sigma brand. It's from Crown Brushes, and I use it every time I wash my brushes. I love it to really get in and get the crap out of the bristles. I find that the different textures really help get my brushes clean. The F80, I used to love these brushes. I used to love flat top Kabuki F80s. I don't remember the last time I used an F80 to apply my foundation. I think last time I used it, I started using it. I was like, oh, I haven't used that for a while. I'll give it a try. I started using it and I was like, no, I hate it. So I've really lost my love for the flat top Kabukis. I prefer sponges now. Like, I just found that it made my foundation look so streaky, and I was like, why did I like to use this? Yeah, haven't used one for a while. I still have them in my collection, but I never use them. Okay. Next, we have the Etude House Rose Wine Palette. The Play Color Eyes Rose Wine Palette. It's a very long title. I saw this last night and I was like, I actually kind of like this. It's very Asian culture type makeup. They tend to not like a lot of pigment. It's very in line with how they do their eye makeup and stuff. The colors are very pretty. It's probably a little bit too pink for me, but some of these shimmers look really beautiful. I think you could get some really beautiful, really subtle pink, really flattering eye looks. It's not for me. Like, I don't wear pink eyeshadow all that much, but I do think it's really pretty. And I think that it would get some really pretty eye looks. I don't know what the bundle is they're talking about. Okay, so it looks like you can get it in a bundle. There's some lip products, some eyeliners, and some mascara, but we only see the eyeshadow palette in the picture. It reminds me of the Naked 3 though, a little bit. I think we've spoken about this one before as well. Lots of repeating. 2nd of June. What the hell? So Fresh, this is the Rose Deep Hydration Lip Balm. And I think it was, Carolyn, I think you said a couple of weeks ago that Fresh isn't cruelty-free, which I don't know, like, brands that aren't cruelty-free nowadays, I'm just like, what are you doing? What is wrong with you? Like, how can you not be cruelty-free, like, in this day and age? This isn't coming out in Australia until 2nd of June, which seems really, really odd. That's not for like another month. Yeah, it's a lip balm. It's a lip balm. There's plenty of lip balms out there that you can get that are cruelty-free. So I would recommend getting one of them instead of this really expensive lip balm that's not cruelty-free. Okay, we have some new products from NYX Cosmetics. This is the California Beeman collection. So these are liquid highlighters. Sorry, just need to put some more gas in the tank. We have, so some liquid highlight. Oh, we've also got Glow Booster. What's a Glow Booster? Right, okay. Okay. So the highlighters are a shimmery formula infused with avocado, rosehip, grapeseed, and jojoba oil. It's supposed to give your skin a silky smooth, shimmery application. We've got 4 shades in that. And we also have the the California Beeman Glow Booster. Channel your inner extra and level up your glow with this glitzy pressed powder highlight. Wear alone or on top of your favorite highlighter for a blinding glow. What? That just seems really weird. And it's a silver. It's like proper silver. These don't look too bad. It would just depend on the formula. There's lots of oils in it though, so if you have really oily skin, it's probably not going to be a good one for you. Although if you have dry skin, it would probably be a good one for you to put all over your face because you've got lots of nourishing oils in it. And then you're also going to get the dewy look from the shimmer. So this one might be a nice one, and it's only $10. I was just about to say, NYX you can get from Priceline in Australia. I feel like they have not the whole range though in Priceline in Australia. They do come out with this thing seems weird, glow booster. Like it's just a highlighter, but they're calling it a glow booster. What the hell? Old school Tin Man oil slick comes to mind. That's very true, especially with this silver one. I mean, it could make dressing up for Halloween a lot easier. Okay. Revolution Pro, no, just Makeup Revolution this time, are coming out with some Velvet Kiss lip crayons. Now, I know I normally bag out Makeup Revolution a lot, but I don't mind these. I don't hate crayon lip products. I think that they're usually quite nice. These are, what are these? What are these? These aren't the crayons, are they? Okay, these must be some of the crayons as well with swatches closer up. Okay, yeah, they are. The colors look really nice, especially like these like deeper ones. Rose, that's nice. I don't hate this collection. Normally, I hate a lot of the Makeup Revolution stuff, but this isn't too bad. It's supposed to be a buildable formula, allows you complete control over the intensity of the color, softly swipe for a sheer finish or layer for a statement lip. So it's a buildable formula, supposed to be non-drying, creamy, it leaves your lips feeling hydrated and silky soft. And a built-in sharpener. Okay, so it's got a built-in sharpener. That must be, this thing at the end must clip off and it has a built-in sharpener. Interesting, interesting, interesting. $7 US. Not too bad. Not too bad in price. Will I buy them? Probably not. But I don't think they're the worst thing in the world that Makeup Revolution has ever come out with. Okay. This thing right here got me confused. I saw this and I was like, is there another Hunger Games movie coming out? I don't know what LA Splash is doing. I feel like this collection is really, really, really late to the game. Hunger Games came out like 6 years ago or something, but obviously they purchased the rights or something to be able to do a collection. I don't know. The only feel that I have is that it just seems really odd. Like no one's talking about Hunger Games at the moment, I guess, unless other than diehard fans. But I definitely feel like this isn't going to pull on anyone's like interest because Hunger Games is long gone. Like long gone. Like unless you're a diehard fan of Hunger Games, I don't think that this collection is really going to interest many people. So we have some faux ink lashes for $12, which are a good price. We also have some Capital Couture and Girl on Fire Luminous Liquid Glitter Liners. So there are 6 in this. Some of the glitter liners look all right. These brush tip though with glitter liners, I don't really enjoy all that much. I find with glitter liners, they don't apply enough and they also like splay all over the place when, like if you're pretty heavy-handed like me and you smash it into the jar as you're trying to get the applicator in there, you're going to fray all these and it's going to splay everywhere and you're never going to get a nice line again. The colors do look nice. I'll give them that. The colors are nice. Like this blue one's really nice and this one here. I just find that the glitter liners never apply nicely for me. And then if you try and if you build it up too much, it like pulls off what's already there, depending on the formula. And then we have 2 eyeshadow palettes. with no swatches. So a neutral one and a colorful one. I mean, it's not the worst collection in the world. I'll definitely say that. It's a nice, well-rounded collection, but I just don't know why. Like, it's so old. Like, Hunger Games is so old and no one is talking about it at the moment. It just seems really odd. It seems really odd to bring this out now. Really, really odd. It's like they just went to the selling the rights to your intellectual property convention, and they arrived late to the convention and everything else was taken and there was only Hunger Games left, and they were like, well, I guess we've got nothing else planned for April 2020, so we may as well take that. May, it's May now, May 2020. For some reason, I'm stuck in April. I'm like stuck in the April loop. Okay. We have another lip mask. Eden says, definitely not interested in Hunger Games anymore. Yeah, I don't think there's many people that are interested in Hunger Games anymore. This is the Disco Nap 2-in-1 Everyday Balm. I think we may have spoken about this a while ago. I don't remember. I'm assuming that this might already be at Mecca. Usually by the time that Ciate start advertising their products, it's like 2 or 3 months after they've actually released the product. I don't know why they do that, but usually by the time that the girls put the product on Beauty News, like they pretty much put it on Beauty News straight away as soon as they see it, like marketed. But usually by the time the girls have it on Beauty News, it's usually already at Mecca, because Ciate is just really weird with how they advertise their products. Anyway, this is supposed to be a multitasking prep and care product. Either apply throughout the day for a quick moisture boost or as an overnight lip mask for full lip recovery. It's delicately scented with peach. It's enriched with butters, oils, vitamins, and hyaluronic acid. From the duvet to the dance floor. Get the super soft party ready lips of your dreams. Oh, I love how they word products. I love how they do their little advertising spiels. What was I going to say? I don't think pot products are going to sell very well going forward, unless it's like an overnight balm. I don't think lip pot products are going to sell really well if it's advertised as like an everyday lip balm, unless it's like a medicated lip balm or like a overnight mask. I don't think that pot lip products are going to sell very well going forward, considering, like, putting everything aside before what's going on at the moment with hygiene and bacteria and everything. Like, I didn't like having pot lip products in my handbag as it was, but the whole everything going on, like being hygienic and making sure you're sanitary and all that, and all the extra paranoia that's happening, I don't think post everything that's happening, lip products will sell very well in pots, because just I think people are going to be more hyper aware about hygiene now, which they should have been before, but I guess it takes a global crisis for people to become aware about their everyday hygiene. Obviously written before. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Especially about dance floor. It's from the duvet to the lounge room floor now. Okay. Yeah. So needless to say, I'm not going to get this. I like quite thick products for my overnight lip mask, and for daytime I like it in a stick, just because then I don't have to stick my fingers in it. I can just put it straight on my lips. This is the new collection from Divina Cosmetics. This is the new Candy Cakes collection. We have 6 shadows in this collection. some of these I can leave. Some of them I really like. Probably like these two here, I kind of already have. These two I definitely already have, but they're very pretty. And then these two, once again, I pretty much have this whole collection already from other brands. I would like to try Davina Cosmetics one day, but they're an American website. They're an American brand. So with shipping and everything at the moment, plus the exchange rate, makes it really expensive for us on the other side of the world. So these are $8 each or $48 for the bundle. I like how Davina sells it as a bundle, or you can have them individually. Their products look really nice. Everything that I've seen and heard about Davina is positive. So yeah, they look nice. They look like nice shimmers. Have any of you tried anything from Davina Cosmetics? Okay. We have a new powder from Gucci Beauty. This is the some French words, mattifying powder. My French is terrible, so I only know like 2 words in French, so I am not going to butcher that. This is a buildable face powder that creates a unified complexion to look naturally perfected. What the hell is with this price? Holy moly, that's expensive. It has a floral scent as well. So it's supposed to be lightweight, visibly smooths the texture of your skin, and boosted by a delicate floral fragrance. Oh gosh, it's very typical of brands like Gucci to fragrance things with floral. These swatches do nothing for the brand, I feel. You can definitely see them on the arm, but it definitely does not show the shades very well. I mean, good try for being different, but it's not helpful. I love this like Nana Glam background. Oh, it just really shows the market and who they're advertising this for. So 12 shades. I can't really see them all that well. There are some deeper shades in there, but they definitely don't look like they're deep enough. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to buy this. I don't have a spare. That's going to be what, like $120? I have a spare $120 to be spending on a face powder. Like, of all things, a face powder. Definitely not spending that kind of money on a face powder. Oh, Gucci, 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 Gucci. Not tried any, but want everything. Yeah, Davina eyeshadows, they always grab my attention. Always. Okay, we have a new collection from Graceful Nail Polish. Now, I believe the Graceful Nail Polish guys are based in Australia, and this is in collaboration with Kate from MCK Fresh Nail Attire. Okay, I don't know who that is, but it's a RuPaul's Drag Race inspired collection. We have 10 shades. Some of these are really pretty. For some reason, this one here looks really nice. I really like that one. And this purple here. I've never tried any of these nail polishes. This chrome one here looks beautiful. And these two. I've never tried any of the Graceful nail polishes, and I am not one to buy nail polishes at the moment. I have a lot in my collection, more than any one person needs. So I don't really want to buy any more nail polishes because I don't wear nail polishes enough. Yeah. It's not really a ritual that I enjoy all that much because, you know, the whole taking it off and repainting it. And I'm around like staples and paper and I'm pulling staples forever out all day at my day job. So my nails chip so easily and so quickly. Like I'll put my nail polish on like Sunday night and I've already got chips and like half of my nails are falling off on Monday afternoon. So for me, like actual nail polish, and my nails are in bad enough condition as it is. I don't like doing the whole fake nail thing. It's just not something that I've ever really enjoyed. So I'm just going to stick with my little collection and use that before I buy any more nail polishes. But I have heard really good things about the Graceful Nail Polish formula. I know the girls from Beauty News used to do a lot of swatch videos with their stuff, and they always looked really nice. Okay, we have a new moisturizer from Tata Harper. This is the Water Lock Moisturizer. I don't know what's going on with this. Is it Oh, it is refillable. That is so cool. Okay, so this is a lightweight moisturizer engineered with natural water locking technology to create a breathable skin barrier for a silicone-free smoothing effect. Okay, so it's a moisturizer. It's cruelty-free. We'll be donating a full-size water lock moisturizer for everyone sold while supplies last. That's kind of cool. It's cruelty-free and it's refillable. I love that. I love that. You guys know I harp on about packaging all the time, but how cool is that? It's refillable. So obviously you buy this middle pot and then you just like replace it. I think that this is a brilliant idea. I love this. I think it's brilliant. I think like more brands should do this, especially with what is it called? The airless packaging. Like it would be so easy for so many brands to do things like this, especially with airless packaging, because you just like buy this middle component and you untwist everything and put it back together. Like this is brilliant. I hope that this takes off. So I probably won't buy this because Tata Harper is ridiculously expensive. Does it say how much it is? Tata Harper is hella expensive. I think you can get Tata Harper from Sephora Australia. But I really hope that this starts a trend with brands because I think this is brilliant. I think this is absolutely brilliant. Oh my gosh, I am a turkey. Sorry guys, let me just, I forgot to plug my laptop in. Please be in the PowerPoint. Oh, thank God. I plugged it into the wall. I just didn't plug it into the laptop. Let me just make sure that it's working. I don't want to have my laptop die halfway through. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm not going to buy this because Tata Harper is way too expensive, but I think this is genius. I love it. I want brands to do more things like this. I want brands to start thinking about their impact on the environment. Like, I don't think it's good enough brands creating products and saying that it's the consumer's responsibility because they're buying it. I think that brands need to take some responsibility about the amount of packaging that they're pushing out and the amount of wastage that they're creating and like pushing out into the environment. So it's good to see brands thinking about their impact on the environment. This is still plastic, obviously, but it is like it's a small change. Like it's little things like this that I hope take off and force brands to think more about doing more like refillable type things. Kylie says, about time brands started to think refillable. Tata Harper are so good, but so expensive. Yeah, I've never tried anything from Tata Harper. I've heard people like rave about their products. I've just never been able to commit to the price because they're so expensive. Okay, brilliant, love it. Okay. Viseart are releasing new shades in their Moisture Boost Oil Lip Shines. So we have 3 shades. They're like orangey reddy colors. These are being released as part of their like spritz palette. There's no swatches. That's annoying. I don't really like wearing like really glossy, like oil type products in really bright colors. I feel like when I wear really bright colors, I want it to kind of be matte so it doesn't move, because I touch my face a lot. I'm trying to not, obviously. I'm getting a lot better, but like I smear stuff all over my face all the time. So having bright colors in things like lip glosses or lip oils are not good for someone like me that gets lipstick on their teeth and everywhere. So I probably would not buy any of these. They do come as individual. You can buy the trio or you can buy them with the palette. So it's good to see them have like bundle type packs, because bitches love bundles. So I think that they're being really smart by doing that. Okay. What else have we got? We have some new products from NYX Cosmetics, and these are the Filler Instinct. So they are a plumping lip color. So it's a semi-sheer, shiny finished lipstick infused with ginger and hyaluronic acid for a smooth and shiny, just bitten look and 8 full hours of hydration. I don't know about this ginger business. I feel like that's definitely going to plump your lips. Have you guys ever gotten ginger on your lips? That's definitely going to plump them. I don't know whether it'll be the most pleasant plumping, but it's got definitely some plumping products in there. It's obviously only going to be temporary, obviously. They're only $8 each. There's some nice colors in these. I don't really need any plumping products though. Plumping products have never really been something that I have overly enjoyed, and I don't really need them. My lips are big enough as it is without having them take up half my face. What's everyone saying? Yeah, don't really have much to say about them. I guess if the range is successful, they'll bring out more colors. I think it's a pretty good color split as it is, though. Probably need like a Barbie pink, like something different other than a Barbie pink. But other than that, not too bad. Okay, we have another highlighting product. This is the Illamasqua Beyond Liquid Highlighter in 3 shades. I thought that Illamasqua would have already had a product like this in their collection. The colors in these, though, are really nice. I am digging the colors, especially this color Haze. You can see like the pinky shift to it. Looks really pretty. Illamasqua is like impossible to get in Australia now. You have to get it from, I think, Cult Beauty sell. It's like Cult Beauty or Feel Unique, one of the two sell Illamasqua, and you can get it shipped to Australia. I don't mind Illamasqua products. Like when they were here in Australia, I did pick up a few things from them. I have one of their blushes. I had a under eye brightener thingo from them. I think I have a lipstick, and I did want to buy their foundation, but every time I went to the stands, I think they were in Maya, David Jones, one of the two. Every time I went to the stand, it was sold out of my particular shade, which was really annoying. Anyway, back to this. It can be used as a highlighter or a glow for all over dew on your skin under your foundation. It's supposed to be a lightweight formula that can also be mixed in with your foundation or blusher. And it contains jojoba oil for seamless application and evenly blends over base makeup. So it would just depend on how greasy it is. If you have oily skin, it probably may not work for you if it's got jojoba oil in it. Having oily skin, jojoba oil is one of the oils that my skin like responds well to. So this might actually work for me. It looks really pretty. This Days color, I'm digging that color Days. It's beautiful. They look really nice. I am intrigued by these, but I don't tend to wear a lot of liquid highlighters. They look beautiful. They look stunning, but I don't think I would use 15 mils of this product before it went bad, but it's definitely beautiful. These two colors, oh my God, and Days, they are beautiful. Beautiful. 24 pounds, so it's going to be about $50 a tube for us. Expensive, but they are very pretty, and it would last you forever. Like this tube would last you a lifetime. It's so pretty. I wish it wasn't as hard to get my hands on. If Illamasqua is still available in store, I would definitely go in and swatch these and like see what the formula is like. Buying products like this, liquid highlighters over the internet, I'm a little bit more cautious about because, you know, the formula really depends on how it's going to play with your skin. Eden says NYX was taken off the market in NZ. Oh, interesting. So you don't even have NYX at Priceline anymore. Wait, you have Priceline in New Zealand, don't you? I'm sure I saw that Priceline was in New Zealand. Maybe not. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really want to talk about the next thing. Oh, I don't want to talk about the next thing. You guys are going to guess what I'm going to say about this. NARS are coming out with more orgasm bullshit. I wish that NARS would stop beating this dead horse. Everyone is over orgasm. Everyone doesn't need any more orgasm-related makeup. We don't need any more NARS orgasm products. We have enough. I've had enough. I don't want any more. I don't think we have NYX either. I thought we had NYX in Priceline. I'm sure I saw. Maybe they have pulled from Priceline. Nope, no Priceline. We have Chemist Warehouse online and opening a store soon. No Priceline. Oh, Priceline, what are you doing? Get your butts over to New Zealand. Chemist Warehouse. Oh, I love Chemist Warehouse. They have, like, when you have Chemist Warehouse in stores and you can go into a store, their makeup sales are really good. They, like, even just on brands like Maybelline and what are those other brands? Revlon and stuff. They have pretty good sales on those products. Oh my God, enough already. NARS yawn. I'm skipping on NARS. I have so many NARS palettes. I put like, you know how I have my issue with like drug related themed makeup? I also have issues with like sexualized, sexual themed makeup. I just think, especially with sexualized makeup and sexual themed and like sexual innuendo makeup, I just think for me, it really like adds to that stereotype that women wear makeup to please men and to please other people. Like, I just think it adds to that stereotype that women only wear makeup to like look sexually pleasing and all that, not for themselves and not for their like own artistic expression. To me, it adds to that stereotype and I just can't stand it. It just drives me mental. My mum lives in Brisbane, so I stuck up when I visit. Oh, that's a good idea. Good idea. Brisbane has some really good price lines. Yeah, so that's my little rant about NARS orgasm. In saying that though, like way back in the day when everyone was raving about all the NARS blushes. I did stupidly buy, I've got NARS Orgasm and I think I've got NARS Deep Throat. I really am desperate to get them out of my collection because one, like my whole issue with all this shit, and two, like they're not the greatest blushes. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. And like, could you imagine someone saying, "Oh, your lip product looks nice. What's on your lips?" And you'd be like, "Oh, it's NARS Orgasm." Like, I just can't stand it. I just cannot stand it. Like, this kind of shit adds to the whole issues that women have when it comes to wearing makeup. Like, it just drives me mental. So I'm not going to buy any of this collection. I just don't think I'm just not going to support this. I'm not going to support this whole orgasm charade. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Plus, I can't justify buying NARS anymore since they sell in China. And that is another thing as well. I know for any of you that are cruelty-free or transitioning to cruelty-free, if you are, if you don't buy any brands that sell in China, NARS now sell in China. So if you are that cruelty-free minded, like if you don't buy from any brands that sell in China, if you consider that cruelty-free as well, then you won't be buying NARS as well because NARS now sell in China. I don't know why they did that. We have Rochelle from Disco Curls has joined us today as well. Hello, lovely. It must be like the middle of the night for you. Okay, we have a new collection from Lights Lacquer. Lights Lacquer is Kathleen Lights' nail polish brand. This collection is called YNBB. I don't know what that stands for, but I'm obviously not up with the internet lingo. But we have a collection of 6 nude colors, varying shades of nude. Some of these look really, really pretty. I've never tried this formula. I've heard really great things about this formula. So yeah, I don't know. And I do like Lights Lacquer. I do believe ship internationally because I know that's one of the issues that Kathleen had with her team at KL. At KL, that sounded like I said kale. At KL Polish, I know that was one of the issues she had with her team there, and that's kind of one of the reasons why she branched off, was so she could keep the international shipping. Yeah, some of these look really nice, and if you like those nudie kind of nail polish colors, check them out. Check them out. It's good to see she's got varying different depths of nude as well. So obviously a really pale color, like if you don't like how that looks on your hands, you've got deeper colors as well. I don't know what I was going to say. I don't really wear many nude colors. I feel like dark nail polish hides my inability to paint my nails very well. So I can just kind of slap a layer on and be done with it. So yeah, the nail polish I'm wearing at the moment, I'm wearing a different color on every nail. But I kind of prefer how dark nail polishes look on my hands. I think it's because of the contrast, like my really pale skin with the darker nail polish. I like the contrast. I don't know. Can you see that? This hand's like really light colors and this hand's really, really dark. So there's like, I think I prefer the darker. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Not very well, but yeah. No, okay, it's only 5 p.m. for you. Okay, I think nude lasts longer because you don't see the chips. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I never really thought about that. Okay, last week we saw like the sneak peek of this stuff. This week we are seeing the reveal. I didn't get a chance to watch Wayne Goss's full video on this reveal. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm sure you guys may have watched the reveal video, but he actually like went through and swatched everything and talked about it, but haven't had a chance to watch that yet. This is the new makeup collection from Wayne Goss. So we have 10 lipsticks, we have 7 glosses and 5 lip liners. I don't think I'm going to buy anything from this because I don't need any more lip products. They look gorgeous. They look absolutely gorgeous, but I don't think I need any more lip products. As much as I would really like to try these lip products, and I'm sure they're absolutely beautiful, I don't think I need any more lip products. I really like his packaging. I really like his really simplistic black and white packaging. That's very like on brand for him, I feel, is that black and white. I love the simplistic. If I was going to buy anything, this is going to sound really stupid, but if I was going to buy anything, I would probably pick up some of the lip liners. Carolyn says, yes. Carolyn says, I watched it this morning. Gorgeous. They are all gorgeous. Carolyn says, I watched it last night. Definitely want them at least 2 shades, and I definitely want to support him. Kylie says, the lipstick formula sounds lovely and creamy. I'm currently reminding myself I don't need any more lip products. I'm exactly the same as you, Kylie. Like, I would really like to try these, and I would really like to test the formula out and see what it's like. Now that I'm saying it, I'm kind of tempted to go back on that. I would really like to see what kind of makeup, because he has been a makeup artist for years, like for I think a couple of decades he's been a makeup artist. So I feel like that these products would be really, really high quality. He has a wealth of knowledge. He's an amazing artist. So I'm tempted. Now that I'm like talking, I'm trying to talk myself out of it, but I'm talking myself into it. Rochelle says those do look gorgeous, but I get it about the overkill of lipsticks. Carolyn says, I love Wayne Goss. I want to know the prices. Lip liners and maybe 1 gloss. Okay, prices. Let's talk about the prices. So the lipsticks are $28 US. The high shine glosses are $22 US, and the lip liners are $14 US. Coming soon to Beautylist Shine. I wonder if they are available. Okay, so I don't want to talk about these anymore because I'm really tempted. I'm very tempted to get some of them. I don't need any more lipsticks. I do not need any more lipsticks. Okay, so this is a cream to silk formula, slides over lips, hugging every curve for even application with a satin finish. No caking, bleeding, settling into fine lines, or clinging to dry patches. Oh, that sounds glorious. That sounds glorious. Let's talk about the lip glosses. Long-lasting, super shiny finish, smooth the fine-tipped applicator over lips to saturate them in glassy, 3-dimensional luster. The formula retains its mirror-like shine and cushiony texture for hours, hydrates and nourishes. Even that sounds glorious. Oh my gosh, who's on his marketing team? The lip liners intensely pigmented payoff. Enjoy richly pigmented 1-stroke color that resists bleeding and feathering for all-day definition. The Easy Glide formula melts into lips as you line with the perfect balance of softness and firmness. Zeolite adds silky texture and a smooth glide. These sound amazing. These sound amazing. I would like to see these on the lips. Oh my gosh. I wish we didn't talk about these now. I wonder if he has any swatches on the lips. I'm just going to jump over to his Instagram page because I would like to see these. Wait, okay, that's Tuesday coming. Oh, I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. Beauty list, you put your name on a wait list. I just don't need lipstick or glosses, but I want these. Here's his own marketing team, and Mel Thompson did the lip swatches for him in his video. Oh no, it's getting worse. Watch the video. No, I'm not going to watch the video. It's going to make me want to buy them. No. I haven't seen any lip swatch pics, but he gets Mel Thompson to show all the lip colors in the video. I envy Mel Thompson. I envy Mel Thompson right now. We are all doomed. Our bank account is doomed. I thought that when I was doing my, like I said, when I was doing my thumbnail last night, I was like, no, there's nothing. I'm not interested in anything. I obviously didn't read the description of anything last night. Yeah, we're all doomed. Okay. I'm very tempted. I am very tempted. If I buy any of these, there goes my low buy. Like, there goes my rules. There goes everything. This berry color, like this natural berry, that's probably like this. The lighting isn't the best in this photo, but I like that color in the lip liner, and even this vintage pink, but natural berry to vintage pink. I like those three, but the lighting isn't the best. I would definitely have to see them swatched. Dare I say it, I'm going to have to watch the video. I wonder, I'm very interested to see what the lip glosses are like, and to see if these lip glosses rival the Fenty lip glosses. Wayne Goss is going to change the game. Like, he is going to sell so many of these lip glosses. If they are comparable or better than the Fenty glosses, he's going to make a killing with these glosses. Because I feel like the Fenty beauty glosses are kind of like the peak at the moment. Everyone raves about those glosses. Everyone loves those glosses. So I definitely feel like if those glosses rival the Fenty ones in any way, shape, or form, he is going to make a killing. Oh, some of these colors, they are just, I might pick up some. Dare I say it, I might pick up some. It just depends on what the price conversion is like when you go to like check out with Beautylish, because Beautylish is an American site, so you're gonna have to take into consideration the exchange rate. I think they have free shipping to Australia over $50 or $100. So it would just depend on the exchange rate. This one is beautiful. That's like my everyday, like kind of nudie color. I go for like this pinky kind of color on an everyday basis. I need to stop looking at these, because the more I look at them, the more I want them. Damn you, Wayne Goss. Damn you. How dare he bring out makeup right now? They're beautiful. I am very excited to see where Wayne Goss takes his makeup range. Like, very excited to see where he goes with it. I think his lip products are going to sell out like that. I think they're going to sell out super quickly. Carolyn says, I'm so sorry. I really wanted to talk about this after watching last night. Yeah, I nearly watched the video, but I was kind of like, no, I don't want to watch the video because I know I'll like want to buy it. But now I'm going to go watch. I'm going to watch the video after this. I stupidly watched the what is it? The Instant Influencer episode 2 instead of watching the Wayne Goss video. Yes, I'm that person. I hope he does well after he's had such a hard year. Yeah. I definitely think he'll do well. Like, I know he has had a really rough year. I've heard, I saw that. And yeah, I want nothing but success for him because he's an amazing artist and he seems like a really genuine person. So yeah, I know that I think his makeup brush line, like it is really popular, but I don't think he makes all that much money from it. Like I think the investment that he puts into those makeup brushes, I think his return on investment isn't that high. I think he's definitely going to probably have a better return on investment with the makeup than he does on his makeup brushes. Okay, we have a new serum from Glam Glow. This is the Youth Potion. So it's a rejuvenating peptide face serum. So it is a powerhouse age procrastination serum, right? Packed with supportive peptides and raspberry stem cells to help support skin's natural collagen for firmer, plumper, and younger looking skin. So it's a lightweight, watery serum formulated with red algae extract, squalene, and hyaluronic acid. Instantly rejuvenates and noticeably enhances radiance from the first application. With daily use, skin's youthful firmness, smoothness, and look appear restored, while the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles is significantly reduced. Skin is left hydrated, nourished, and looking youthfully plump. So they're really harping on about the plumpness of this. This is expensive, as all Glam Glow products are. I don't know. I haven't had the Glam Glow masks were all the rage like years back, and I don't know whether I never really found them all that enjoyable. Like I just felt like they kind of really dried my skin out. My skin felt quite stripped after using the mask. So I haven't really ventured into Glam Glow any more than trying the masks and like the samples that I got way back when. This sounds pretty good though. Like if it really does do everything that it says it does, like it could be, you know, a miracle worker. This to me just says miracle worker. But can a serum do all that? I don't know. I guess you'd have to give it a try and see. How much is it again? 48 pounds. So hella expensive. I don't know. It's hard to judge skincare. Like we read all this like fluffy stuff about how good it is, but without actually putting it on your skin and testing it out for like a month plus, it's hard to really know whether it's any good. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like Glam Glow is a little bit overpriced though. Like they definitely overprice themselves for what you get. How long have we? Gee whiz, we have been here for a while already. Okay. I'm going to quickly scroll through Trend Mood and see if there's anything we haven't spoken about. I think most of this stuff is stuff we've already spoken about. I'm just going to talk about the interesting stuff that I like on Trend Mood. So first of all is this new shade from Sugar Pill. This is Bitter Melon. This is it's a matte formula, has a dollop of pearl added for the silkiest glide. This shade is beautiful. Every time I see this shade, this like tealy color shade, I absolutely like, I love this kind of color. It's beautiful. I think this is one of the colors that Sugar Pill said they were going to come out with like 3 years ago, but never did. So yeah, it's very beautiful. So $13 for the Pro Pan. I think it's a little bit more for the compact. It says it's $13 for both, but pretty sure they charge a little bit more for it in the compact. It's very pretty. I love this kind of color. Like I just said, I love this like tealy color. I just think it's a beautiful color. I love working with colors like this. Absolutely stunning. Am I going to buy it? Probably not. Sugar Pill comes in those massive 36 ml pans. And like it just takes forever to get through a pan that size. I don't think they need to be that size. They call it a pro pan, but I don't think most makeup artists are going to go through that size pan either. They would have to be using it like every day on every client to go through it. Okay. I just want to talk about this for a little bit, because this is a lip gloss holder from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's literally just a stand that holds your lip glosses. I don't know. I guess his stands will buy it for sure. Does this have lip swatches in it, or is it just the... Okay, we have some better lit swatches. These look really pretty. I think that this definitely showcases the colors better. Like, you can see the colors a lot nicer in these. And there's the lip glosses and the lip liners. I need to stop looking at them. But in the sunlight, I think it makes them look a lot better. Okay, what is this? This is the new Norvina Electric Cake Liners. So they come in trios. These are very similar to the Super Beauty Cake Liners. So they come in trios. You get orange, white, or purple in this trio, and then you have pink, yellow, and lime in this trio. I really like cake liners. Cake liners I enjoy using. I feel like they last a little bit longer because you just activate them as you need them. Excuse me. This set down here, it looks really nice. It looks like it has a bit of shimmer in it, like the purple and the orange. It looks like it has a bit of a sheen to it. I think these will probably sell really well. And I think people are going to be like, a new formula, even though cake liners have been out forever. They're just going to, like, Norvina stands are going to be like, oh my God, you came out with a new formula. Even though things like this have been out for years. $30 for the trio, which I think is really good. Like, you get 3 different colors for the $30. I think that's a really good price. I'd be interested. I don't need these because I literally have the entire collection of the Super Beauty liners, and they already have colors like this. Actually, I think these colors that Super Beauty have are UV. They're like UV activated, so they glow under a black light. I know, like, I would recommend buying from Super Beauty because they're a small indie brand. They're a small Canadian indie brand. I think we should support them instead of Norvina. Norvina has enough money. This is the new highlighter from Becca. I just want to see if there's like a swatch on skin. There we go. That's what we want. Can you? Oh. That doesn't really help anyone. It kind of reminds me of one of the ones from the Smashbox Flatter MUA collection. I think it was I had the Gilded Rose and the Prismatic Petal. I think it's Prismatic Petal that this reminds me of. There's going to be people that are going to buy this because they stan the Becca highlighters. So I just want to see it swatched on the skin, on the face, on the cheeks. This is the one that they claim that is going to work on like all skin tones. I don't know whether it will, based on the color of it. I don't know whether I believe that it's going to work on all skin tones, but it's definitely a pretty shade. It's definitely pretty. Right. I know I just skipped over a lot of stuff on there, but there's some boring stuff. Unless there's anything you guys specifically want to talk about, I'm just going to pick out what I want to talk about. The highlighter looks so pretty. It does look pretty. This is a new, I think we spoke about this last week maybe. This is a new loose multi-chrome pigment from M Cosmetics. It's beautiful. It's very pretty. You can see the shift there. It's very pretty. I want to try some stuff from M Cosmetics. Their stuff looks really nice. This is the new lipstick collection from We Makeup. So they have this clear packaging. This to me looks very old school. Like I remember seeing lipsticks like this in tubes at Cosmetics Plus when I was like a teenager with this like twist up packaging. It reminds me of that. I love this like imprint. This imprint is so cool. Very like pop arty. Love that. And you can see it through the packaging. I like that. These are some new shades from M Cosmetics. They're all like bluey colors. They look beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Actually, maybe it's the same. It's the same eyeshadow. It just shifts differently. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that swatch. Beautiful. Like I said, I really want to try some stuff from M Cosmetics. Looks really nice. Black and white swatches. Can't stand black and white swatches. We have two new shades from Give Me Glow Cosmetics. So these two up here. I definitely wouldn't get this one here. Like I don't need more massive pans in that shade. But this one here, it's like that greeny, rusty color. Really pretty. Can we get them in Australia? M Cosmetics. I think they do ship to Australia. Let me check. Pretty sure they ship to Australia. Maybe they don't. Might just be making things up now. M Cosmetics. Okay, they're a Canadian brand. I'm pretty sure they do ship to Australia. Okay. Info. Do you ship to Australia? Shipping info. Oh, I have like oh, there it is. Puppy fur. Okay, shipping within Canada, shipping to the US, shipping internationally. For more details on each shipment, click here to download Canadian Post. So they do ship internationally, but I imagine that it'll be quite expensive depending on, oh my gosh, got dog fur all over my face. I imagine it'd be quite expensive because it looks like they use the standard post. With smaller indie brands, it can be quite expensive. Free shipping. Oh, okay, that's only to Canada and the US. So it looks like they do ship to Australia, but I think that it might be quite expensive. So you probably need to make a large order to make it worth your while. I think these are the Davina. Yeah, they're the Davina shadows, and we've already spoken about them. I'm just going to jump back to beauty news and make sure. I don't think they're, yeah. Nothing else. Okay. Let me go back to here. I'm just going to remove my share screen and you get my full face in all its glory. So that's it for this week. Lots of stuff that I said that I wasn't going to buy, and now I might buy. I really want to try clear and multichromes. Oh, me too. Me too. They look amazing. I've had the clear and multichromes on my wish list since like the middle of last year. I think the next sale they have, I might pick some up. They look beautiful, the multichromes. Stunning. I keep seeing them swatched on my Instagram because I follow them on Instagram. I see them swatched on Instagram all the time, and I just like drool because they look beautiful. I forgot to mention. you asked earlier, Eden, about my Sephora recommendations. I do have a video that I did, I think a couple of years ago, on my Sephora Australia sale recommendations. Some of that still, I think most of that would still be relevant, but I don't know whether I have anything to add to the list. I'm trying to think of what I've purchased from Sephora recently. I get really confused, like the different brands that are available at each store. Can't remember. Brands. Let me think. I don't know if there's going to be anything that I'm going to buy from the Sephora sale. Yes, me too. Kylie is off. I hope you have an amazing week, Kylie. We'll see you next week. Have an amazing day. I wish Mecca would have 20% off sales. Yes. I wish Mecca would have any type of sale. Any sale at all would be nice. Even if they did like a little coupon code for their Beauty Loop members, like just once or twice a year, I reckon they would make so much money just off like one sale a year. If they did, I don't know, like stepped like 20% off for their level 3s and 15% off for their level 2s and 10% off for level 1s. I think that would be a really good benefit for them to add to the Beauty Loop as well. I think that they would get people that would actually try and like maintain their level. Like I always endorse people not to just buy more stuff to rank up in the levels, but I think they would get a lot of people be like, I'm going to get 20% off, so I'm going to try and rank up to level 3. So I think they would make a lot of money if they did do sales. Do you know why they never have sales? I don't know. I think they never have sales because, and I'm just speculating here, I don't know whether I believe this, but I think that they never have sales because they don't mark up as much as Sephora does. I think that they use their whole thing of that they just have their prices as the exchange rate plus a little bit, as opposed to like Sephora definitely does mark up their stuff very, very expensive. Like I think that they really overprice their stuff, and I think they do it deliberately because they know they can get away with it. They know they have like those exclusive rights in Australia to a lot of stuff, as opposed to like in America, most of the brands that are at Sephora are also at Ulta or Neiman Marcus and all that other stuff. So I think that might be why Mecca never has sales, because I don't think they mark up as much as Sephora does. They definitely do mark up. Some of their stuff is really expensive. But compared to Sephora, I think that's why they don't do sales. They do discount their stuff like after Christmas, like their Christmas stock and stuff, and they do sales every now and then, but I think, to be honest, it's just them getting rid of old stock. Their Boxing Day sale was tragic. Yeah, their Boxing Day sale this year was terrible. I'm about to drop to level 2, and I agree there's no incentive to stay at level 3. Yeah, I'm the same. Like I'm a level 3 at the moment, and I will stay level 3 until December. Like my level status is maintained until December. Based on how I'm going this year, I don't think that I will maintain that level at all going into next year. It just depends on if there's anything at Christmas time that I really want. I agree, Carolyn. The things I wanted sold out straight away, even when they were in my cart. Yeah, their sales at Christmas time are terrible. Even some of their stock things. Like, they don't get anywhere near enough stock, in my opinion, of certain things that, like, you can anticipate that something is going to be really popular by the hype. So I don't think they order enough stock of some things. And the way they drop their releases, I think, is terrible. And like, they say that level 3 incentive is early access to things. And then for me, in my opinion, the stuff that I get early access to is terrible. I don't want early access to that. The things I want early access to, I never get early access to. Like, the really popular releases, I think, is what you should give early access to level 3s to. And it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen at all. Anyway, I think I definitely need to go, because I need to make this Sunday very productive. As always, I'm behind on everything. I procrastinate a lot. I'm very good at procrastinating. So there's lots of stuff I need to do. I need to get organized. I have our Mecca stores in Australia open yet? No, they're not. Well, actually, I know that they're slowly changing. They're slowly like reopening things. But I'm not sure if Mecca has reopened yet. I think Mecca has made the decision to. Yes, I need to watch Wayne Goss's video. I will add that to my list of things to do today. I might watch that while I'm editing my video. I have this week off work, so I might maybe do a live stream and we can go through maybe some Sephora sale recommendations. No, we are shopping online. There are some for click and collect, but not near me. Oh, I didn't even know that. Wait. I didn't even know that. Booking a complimentary call and collect service for the fastest and easiest way to get your Mother's Day gifts. Yeah, I don't know whether they'll open up for a while. It just depends on, I don't know what, like, is Mecca considered beauty service or is it considered retail? I'd imagine it's probably considered retail. I kind of feel really bad for some of their employees though. Like, it's very, very hard being in any kind of industry at the moment that is really reliant on like retail and the festival season and different things like that. Just trying to see if, I don't know when they are planning on reopening. So I think in Australia, I haven't really been keeping up to date because watching the news is super depressing at the moment. So I haven't really been keeping up to date on the releases, which is really bad. I think you can book a virtual service, but it's only Brisbane City and a few stores in other states. That makes sense. That makes sense. So I think the Brisbane, like the big ones in each state are where they store a lot of stock. Yeah, I can't see anything on their website. Their website isn't really helpful. Has anyone actually tried their, I haven't tried their, nothing, it doesn't say. Oh, here we go. All Mecca in-store services are paused until 31st of May, but it doesn't say about when they're reopening. My beautician has announced they are opening this week for gift voucher sales for Mother's Day. They can't offer beauty services as yet. Yeah, I don't know when that's going to. I think the beauty industry, like the beauty service industry as a whole, is going to change dramatically going forward. I think that there's going to possibly be a lot of hygiene changes and like service requirements and stuff going forward. What was I going to say? Can't remember. My brain's frazzled today. crazy times at the moment. Yeah, I think there's going to be so many changes going forward. I know, like, my colleagues at work the other day were talking that they may completely like get rid of like buffets and stuff in Australia in the future, which kind of makes sense because they're not the most hygienic. What was I going to say? Yeah, so keep an eye out if any of you guys are working from home at the moment, or if any of you are at home at the moment. This week, I might do another live stream sometime during the week through the day. I'm on leave at the moment from work for this week, so I might do a live stream during the week, and maybe we can look at Sephora website and go through and see some recommendations for the sale or something like that this week sometime, so we can talk about some recommendations, and we can please do it after 2 p.m. NZT. What time is that for me? What is the time difference between Australia and New Zealand? I am Australian Eastern Standard Time, NZT time difference. Yeah, what time is it for you now, Eden? Oh, you guys are a fair difference. It's 12:38. Currently 2 hours. Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead of me. Okay. I'll see what I can do. It's a big wake-up call to everyone and everything, just how fragile everything can be. Yeah, it definitely is. It's definitely a massive eye-opener. And it's really sad that it's taken like this whole situation for people to be more conscious about their health and safety and their own hygiene. It's very I just can't fathom that it's taken for this thing to happen, for people to realize that they need to wash their hands after going to the toilet. It's just like, really, people, that's something you should already be doing. Like, if you're not doing that, you're gross. So you wake till 2. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, I think I'm going to call it quits for today, everyone. If you are here in the live stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're watching the replay, if you could give it a thumbs up as well, I would really appreciate that. That just tells YouTube that, it's an awesome video and to show it to more people. And if you haven't already and you are new here, make sure you subscribe. I do these weekly, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time every single Sunday. I hope you guys have an amazing week. Like I said, I might see you throughout the week in a live stream again. I will still do my normal regular uploads throughout the week though. Have an amazing week. Have an amazing rest of your weekend. If you are in Australia, if you're in the US, have an amazing weekend because it's still Saturday for you guys. And yeah, I will see you next Sunday. Big virtual hugs to you, and look after yourself, look after your family, stay safe, wash your hands, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.